Incarcerated 90-Day Fiancé star Michael Eloshway threw his former lawyer under the bus and accused a federal judge of abusing his discretion as he fights to vacate his 10-year prison sentence. In Touch can exclusively report. Michael, who was found guilty of possessing and distributing videos of child abuse in October 2024, filed an appeal of a sentence on March 10. On top of the decade behind bars, Michael was ordered to pay $10,000 in fines, $5,000 to two victims featured in the videos found on his computer, and served 10 years on probation after his prison release. Michael checked into FCI Elkton, a low-security federal correctional facility, to start his sentence in January. In the newly filed appeal obtained by In Touch, Michael claimed his former attorney made mistakes during his trial. He said the higher court should review the evidence in hopes they determine the lower court judge made the wrong decision. Prosecutors sought 20 years behind bars for Michael, but the judge decided on 10 years. The government claimed Michael was caught sharing the illegal videos by an undercover agent. Michael and his legal team argued the reality star was a casual viewer of pornography and claimed he immediately deleted any videos he believed were illegal. In the appeal, Michael claimed the lawyer who represented him in the trial failed to question prospective jurors about their views on adult pornography. He added that the government and his defense lawyer agreed on a list of questions to ask the jury. He said the list included a question about their views on adult pornography or its use on the internet. Michael said his lawyer failed to ask the potential jurors the question during jury selection. Michael's appeal attempted to explain his pornography habit. He said in 2021, following the pandemic, he was dealing with being stuck at home following a bad car accident where he suffered broken ribs and a fractured hip. He said over the next 18 months, he lost his good friend to suicide and several family members passed, along with his sister being diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. As In Touch first reported, Michael's sister died days before he checked into prison. In his appeal, Michael claimed he turned to watching adult videos to deal with his anxiety. For those who, for religious, moral, or other reasons, objected to pornography in American society, they would reject not only Mr. Eloshway's trial defense but harbor an intrinsic bias against him, his appeal lawyer noted. While defense counsel left a major factor in the defense theory untested when he failed to ascertain the Viniere's views on adult pornography, the government laid out its case meticulously. The lawyer continued. Michael noted that he spoke to FBI agents after they executed a search warrant on his home. During that interview, the agents expressed concerns for the safety of Mr. Eloshway's 4-year-old daughter, inquiring whether Mr. Eloshway had ever touched her inappropriately. When Mr. Eloshway adamantly stated he had not, the agents asked him if he would be willing to undergo a polygraph examination regarding his daughter. Fearful that his daughter would be taken from him, Mr. Eloshway agreed, the appeal read. Michael said he took a polygraph, where the results said he was truthful when he indicated he had no sexual interest in children. He testified in court that he was repulsed by the videos found on his computer that were shown by prosecutors during his trial. In his appeal, he took issue with the judge ignoring all of this and still sentencing him to 10 years in prison. The court should find a 10-year sentence based on Mr. Eloshway's offense conduct is substantively unreasonable, his lawyer wrote. Michael's new attorney slammed his former lawyer trial counsel's performance fell below professional standards when he failed to question the panel members' feelings about adult pornography. He continued, because of trial counsel's deficient performance, the district court and the defense did not know whether the jurors' feelings about Mr. Eloshway's extensive adult pornography viewing biased their views against him. His lawyer argued this court should not permit a lengthy 121-month sentence based on Mr. Eloshway's offense conduct, the punishment he deserves, and his clear lack of dangerousness to the community. It should find the district court abused its discretion when it imposed a total sentence of 121 months for an individual who lacked the intent to distribute, download, or even view the videos, and took measures to prevent its distribution once he discovered that its presence would inadvertently appear on his computer. He ended. The court should vacate Mr. Eloshway's sentence because it is substantively unreasonable. Prosecutors have yet to respond to Michael's appeal. Michael's mother and wife wrote letters to the court pleading for the judge to consider the reality star's character. A fan favorite 90-Day Fiancé cast member has been diagnosed with breast cancer, as revealed in their latest emotional social media update. When people sign up for 90 Day Fiancé, they do it to showcase their visa journeys, but eventually viewers get so invested in these storylines that they look at these 90 Day Fiancé cast members as their family. These reality TV celebs also learn to keep 90 Day Fiancé fans updated about their lives, even if they tend to say goodbye to the franchise for reasons best known to them. Their social media pages become their personal diaries. One such cast member is Jamie Nogueira, who has been active on Instagram since her shocking breakup with Chris Foster on the show. Jamie recently revealed her cancer diagnosis through her Instagram stories. 90 Day Fiancé Alexa reposted Jamie's stories with a former 90 Day Fiancé. The other way, star made a shocking announcement. Jamie wrote that her day yesterday had been filled with disappointment. The person I supported in his moments turned out to be exactly what everyone told me, she wrote, before adding that she was feeling so sensitive because she had to undergo radiation therapy. Jamie had been telling the person that she was struggling with something, and Jamie found out that she had developed a small tumor in her breast. We're doing everything necessary to eliminate it. See you soon, she continued. Jamie remained cryptic about the person she was referring to in her story. She referred to the person as a him and a her in the note, further leading to confusion. Jamie was from Colombia, and that's where Chris moved on 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way Season 4. The Alabama resident married Jamie on the show, but shortly moved back home and started ghosting Jamie. Chris' son was arrested. She also missed Jamie's birthday, leading to a major argument between the couple and a physical altercation where Chris had even pushed Jamie out of a car. Chris and Jamie announced they were no longer together at the tell-all, but the American cast member also claimed Jamie had used her for money. Jamie never returned to the show again, but remained in touch with her 90 Day Fiancé co-stars. She recently defended Jasmine Pineda when Debbie Aguero accused Jasmine of using Gino Palazzolo to come to America. Meanwhile, Jamie was able to move on from Chris and has been with a loving partner for a couple of years. Jamie's note seemed to suggest that she was staying positive despite the cancer reveal. The 90 Day Fiancé star is looking into treatments and has told fans that she will keep them in the loop about it. Jamie has cast member friends who have always been close to her and knew about the heartbreaking news before fans did. Jamie appreciates them and values their keeping her diagnosis private, while she continues to get healing prayers from fans who hope she will get better soon and back on her feet in no time. Annie Sowen from 90 Day Fiancé has posted a video promoting a clothing business, indicating that she has secured a new brand partnership with them. She is one of the most beloved cast members in the franchise and is married to David Toborowski. After 7 years of marriage, the couple decided to have a baby. Annie was able to conceive through IVF in July 2024. However, they chose to welcome their baby in Thailand to obtain Thai citizenship. As David and Annie have fully embraced their life in Thailand, there are suggestions that they may not return to America. Following the birth of their daughter Minthira, Annie shared an exciting development in her career. Annie recently posted a video promoting a clothing brand called Halera, indicating that she is now their new brand partner. In the video, Annie showcased herself, wearing various Halera dresses in different colors: hot pink, black, and white. She praised the brand, highlighting the softness, breathability, and sweat-absorbing qualities of the fabric. Annie also noted that Halera dresses are designed with efficiency for women in mind. Despite having just given birth, Annie appeared to be in good health and in high spirits. Annie is among the most popular female cast members in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. She has a happy and stable relationship with David and always wears a smile. With nearly 1 million followers on Instagram, Annie is considered one of the top social media influencers in the reality TV world. Any brand would be eager to utilize Annie's popularity to endorse their clothing. Since she has an authentic and trustworthy persona, her influence lends credibility to any business. Like Annie, Halera has enlisted a select few other well-known female cast members from the franchise to promote their brand. Annie is currently in Thailand, while Halera is based in New York, United States. Despite the distance, the brand chose to send clothing to Annie, likely because they recognized her influential persona and anticipated a high return on their investment. Annie's promotional video has already garnered nearly 6,000 likes in less than a day, along with several comments inquiring about the dress. It may seem odd that the 90 Day Fiancé alum agreed to collaborate with Halera despite owning her own clothing brand, but this new brand partnership will bring financial benefits. Annie had a challenging pregnancy, experiencing heartburn and back pain. As her due date approached, she was anxious about delivering the baby via C-section without an epidural. Nevertheless, Annie persevered and gave birth to a healthy baby in March 2025. Despite the typical long recovery time after a C-section, Annie is already back at work. It seems she didn't take maternity leave and is eager to continue her career as a social media influencer. The arrival of the new baby has motivated the 90-Day Fiancé alum to focus on increasing her income. Rob Warren antagonized a lot of fans with his recent comments during the 90-Day Fiancé tell-all. He displayed a kind of behavior many people considered disturbing, and even though tensions were high all around when he had his outburst, he definitely took it too far. Immediately after his comments aired, Rob became the topic of many online arguments among 90-Day Fiancé fans. While some people are supportive of him on principle, it's almost a consensus that the language he used was out of line. The controversial argument started when Jasmine Pineda shared with the cast that she was pregnant, and when she was asked whether her husband Gino was the father or not, she replied that the father was actually Matt Brownie's. That's when Rob erupted and accused Jasmine of cheating. He said that Jasmine and Gino's open marriage was just an excuse for Jasmine to cheat on her husband with Matt. Of course, Jasmine took offense and retaliated by calling Rob a clown. After that, Rob exploded, calling her a pregnant whore. The derogative and sexist language used was incredibly offensive, and the fight escalated to the point of physical violence, with Jasmine throwing a shoe at him. It didn't take long for fans to start trashing Rob online, both for his language and for questioning Jasmine in the first place. Why is Rob constantly coming for Jasmine? He is really deflecting his anger towards Sophie not caring about him onto Jasmine, who adores Gino, one user posted on X. Someone else also pointed out that causing stress to a pregnant woman was even worse than just what he said. Rob shouldn't have called Jasmine a derogatory name, nor should Jasmine throw at Rob either. Both are wrong on how they handle the situation, but Jasmine is pregnant and shouldn't be fighting men cause she can get hurt. Following the backlash, Rob decided to address his controversial behavior, but he did it in a surprising way. He didn't apologize to Jasmine for his harsh words, but rather to the fans for having used that vocabulary on the show. "I'll be honest, I'm not proud of the verbiage I used towards Jasmine," he wrote on his Instagram story, but he then clarified, "This is not an apology, that I just have to do better for me and the standard I'm trying to live up to every day. Not everyone is comfortable with certain things, and to them, I'm sorry if I'm offensive. My ache for literalism and impartiality has gotten me in trouble plenty of times before, and checking myself can get thoroughly sick-tested," he said, adding several shoe emojis. "I can't forget that people are watching, and it's bigger than whether sick or not. I could care less about telling a terrible person about themselves. Strap in for this tell-all. I'm sure those who dislike me will have their days. And at the end of it all, at least God knows my heart. Whether or not fans will accept this explanation remains to be seen, but for the moment, they don't seem thrilled with him." 90-Day The Last Resort Season 2 has finally reached its tell-all segment, which is one of the most highly anticipated specials every season. Things have been falling apart for this season's couples. Rob Warren even had a huge fight with his co-star Jasmine Pineda, who was pregnant during the spin-off. There were many shocking revelations during the spin-off. One of them was Josh Weinstein admitting his new love interest in front of Natalie Mordovtseva. But some 90-Day Fiancé fans were furious about how the tell-all host Sean Robinson has been handling things. Keep reading to see the discussion. Sean has been hosting tell-all specials for TLC's 90-Day Fiancé and its spin-offs. She's been with the franchise since 2016. Her career first began in Detroit at WGPR-TV. She eventually became a medical reporter and weekend anchor for WISN-TV in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Since then, Sean has thrived in her career in the journalism industry. She also started a non-profit organization to help empower women of any age. Despite her huge success, some fans are questioning her performance in the latest tell-all segment of 90-Day The Last Resort Season 2. Some 90-Day Fiancé fans on social media discussed why they want Sean Robinson fired as the tell-all host. According to the poster, they're curious about what it's going to take for TLC to consider replacing Sean as the host. The OP added that she's a terrible host and never asks follow-up questions. Instead, she quickly moves on to a different topic without getting proper answers from cast members. Others agreed. and called out Sean for giving some abusive cast members a platform to show off their disturbing behaviors, such as Angela Deem and Jasmine Pineda. "We know you all are sick of these Sean posts, but we're going to let this one be the obligatory one for the year and remove the 400 others as reposts." TLC has already released a synopsis for the upcoming Part 2 of the 90-Day. The Last Resort Tell-All. According to the network, the 90-Day Fiancé couples returned to NYC to share how their relationships have progressed since the retreat. Brandon Gibbs prepares himself to face a shocking truth while Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra are at a crossroads. The second part of the segment will also feature Stacey Silva revealing shocking news about her relationship. It will also show the aftermath of Rob Warren and Jasmine Pineda's heated fight. Jasmine Pineda and Matthew Branasterianu, aka Matt Brownies from 90-Day. The Last Resort can finally post about each other openly after over a year of being together, and he looks like a younger version of Gino Palazzolo in most of his photos, suggesting that Jasmine has a type. Jasmine began dating Gino in early 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic when he saw her on a sugar daddy sugar baby website. Panama-based Jasmine was 2 decades younger than Gino and enjoyed a lavish lifestyle, while Gino was a simple and awkward man from Michigan. While opposites attract, Gino and Jasmine's relationship showed that opposites might not always stay together. Jasmine wasn't happy with Gino from the get-go, especially with him being miserly and unable to satisfy her in bed. Jasmine seems to have waited until she could get to the U.S. to finally start addressing Gino's sexual health and eventually use the lack of intimacy in their marriage to start a relationship with Matt, whom she met at her gym. Gino agreed to an open marriage, but ended up losing her to a man who looked like his doppelganger. After weeks of fans speculating whether Jasmine would be a mother, the Panamanian woman announced her pregnancy and shocked everyone. Jasmine's pregnancy was reported by her through a reel on Instagram she made via a collaboration with the official 90-Day Fiancé page. However, this did not feature Jasmine's baby daddy, probably leading fans to think Jasmine was pregnant with Gino's child. However, People and other major news outlets shared pictures of Jasmine and Matt referring to him as her boyfriend as he posed with his celebrity partner. One particular photo of Jasmine and Matt, which is the most striking, is the one where she's posing with Matt and her dog Coco. Wearing an Empire line waisted dress in cream, Jasmine is sitting and cradling her pregnant belly while resting her head on Matt's shoulder. Matt has a faint smile on his face as he poses dressed up in a simple t-shirt and trousers to complement Jasmine's dress. Sitting between his legs is Jasmine's dog Coco, revealing that Matt has Jasmine's dog's approval as well. There were rumors that Jasmine had a boyfriend in 2024 when fans noticed a mystery man in her Instagram stories and TikTok lives. The man wasn't Gino, but Jasmine seemed to suggest to fans that it was him. By May 2024, 90-Day Fiancé blogger 90-Day Fiancé Update told fans that Jasmine was seeing a man named Matt while revealing details about his job, etc. As per the now-deleted post, Jasmine and Matt met in November, and she had been living with him since December 2024 when Gino found out and kicked her out. Jasmine had to wait for an entire year to show off her baby daddy. However, the pair did leave clues for fans on their social media pages to confirm they were together. In June 2024, 90-Day Fiancé Gossip shared screenshots of a post on Jasmine's Instagram that showed her and Matt openly flirting with each other. Jasmine often shares pictures of herself dressed in Fashion Nova outfits. Jasmine had worn a head-to-toe denim look with a butterfly-shaped corset, wide jeans, and a long, loose overcoat all in denim. Matt commented looking clean in all jean and called Jasmine yummy. Jasmine replied to Matt with a shy emoji and used the hashtag blushed. March Jasmine shared a behind-the-scenes picture of the photo shoot for Fashion Nova, revealing that it was Matt who had clicked all her photos that day as an Instagram boyfriend. Jasmine used to have a joint account with Gino, which is now a page for her and Matt's adventures as a couple. Jasmine shared a picture of her sitting in Matt's lap at the cafe in her all-denim look and captioned it "The heart wants what it wants." In the meantime, Matt made his debut on 90-Day Fiancé in a video posted on the couple's page in March 2025. In the clip, Jasmine and Matt sat by a beach pretending to be strangers. Jasmine playfully asked Matt a series of silly questions, eventually asking what happens on the other days. Matt responded that he was married. Jasmine then prompted him to say hello to his wife, to which Matt enthusiastically replied, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" Jasmine continued by asking, "Where is your wife from?" And Matt answered that she was from South America. Jasmine has slowly been sharing all the photos she took of herself and Matt over the last year on their joint Jasmine and Matt account. She must be regretting not being able to show her boyfriend off when she was supposed to be following the rules of her contract to not spoil her storyline. In March, Jasmine shared side-by-side pictures of her with Matt before and after they were expecting their first baby. In the first picture, Jasmine sat next to Matt at a restaurant dressed in a white crop top and jeans, flashing her flat stomach with abs. The next picture was from Jasmine's pregnancy photo shoot that showed Matt gently holding his baby mama from the back. Matt was shirtless wearing jeans while Jasmine had a black outfit on that exposed her bump. Jasmine captioned the post "Mom and Dad" and shared emojis to represent herself and Matt making a beautiful baby together. Interestingly, the baby emoji that Jasmine used is that of a boy, suggesting that she will be giving birth to another son after her previous son, JC. The 90-Day, The Last Resort Tell-Alls Part 1 aired in March, where Gino confirmed he and Jasmine were separated and that he is not the baby's father. Jasmine took to Instagram to share a sweet selfie with Matt and shade Gino at the same time. Jasmine's caption threw massive shade at Gino as she explained reasons why she had chosen Matt over him. Jasmine wrote, "Good-hearted, kind, handsome, hardworking, not a pervert or corn addict with a working eggplant emoji hair," and the list goes on. With the hashtag "How did I get so lucky?"